everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Bram, and I talk about all things fashion, shopping, luxury, lifestyle, some travel in there very once in a while, hopefully more this coming year. But yeah, that's what I talk about. So if you are interested in any of that, then I would love for you to become part of the family and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, so it is much appreciated. I am here today with a shoe haul, a fall shoe haul. I know it's a little bit late. It is December already, and this probably won't be up until probably the end of the week. Right now it is the 11th, but I do have quite a few pairs of shoes that I purchased this fall, which I think are relevant and still available at this point. So definitely something to talk about if you are looking for some for the rest of the little bit of fall we have left and into the winter. Yeah, no boots. I'm in Miami, so I did actually get a pair of boots, which I ended up returning. But most of the haul is affordable. I have two pieces in here that are not, and most of it is sneakers. So they're all closed toe, so they are all good for any place that you might live. Well, except for one pair, but that would be like an inside happy holiday pair. We're coming into the spring, which is inevitably after winter. So yeah, so that is what we're going to talk about today. So without further ado, let me get into the haul. So first thing is first, obviously red and burgundy are the color of the season. We know that. Apparently TikTok and Instagram would have us believe that we are transitioning very quickly into brown, which apparently is true, but I still think that burgundy is more exciting than brown, although I do love brown. But I do have two pairs of red and burgundy shoes that I wanted to show you. So first pair is these. These are from Mango. They are little ballet flats. They are very, very padded. They were a great price. Everything will be linked below. And obviously whatever I can find that is still in stock will be linked below. So these are really, really cute little mesh ballet flats with these burgundy jewels on them. They are glued on really, really well. I have not worn them out yet. So I can't say how long they are going to stand up once they're actually worn. However, they feel extremely solid. So yeah, these are from Mango. I want to say they were around $60, give or take. My true size 40. I am a US 9, so typically I get a 40. Sometimes in Italian shoes it'll be a 39, but for the most part it is a 40 when they size them like this. Quite honestly, I could have gone down maybe to like a 39 and a half. So if you, depending on what size you are, if you're between sizes or whatever, just take that into an account. The back is elastic, so they will fit you if they look a little bit big. They will fit you probably if they're a little bit small. So you're kind of safe in terms of the size that you purchase in these. But love these, really, really comfortable, and I'm excited to wear them. Next pair of red shoes are these. These I have worn out. I wore them all day. I mean, they're sneakers and they're sambas, right? Yep, they're the sambas. So they are obviously going to be extremely comfortable. Out of all of them, I think, in my opinion, the sambas are the most comfortable. I don't like the gazelles very much. I don't find them as comfortable. The special or spezial, however you get, and one pair of those are coming up. Those I find the most comfortable, the handball shoes in these Adidas style. So these are the red version. They were actually really hard for me to track down, but once I did, I've been wearing them since I purchased them. They're a great pop, obviously, to any outfit. Honestly, red is kind of, in my opinion, sort of a neutral. It goes with a lot of neutrals. It goes with a lot of, it can be worn as a neutral depending on obviously what colors you have on. Love that. Next thing, I will actually show you the rest of the sambas that I got first. I got 3 pairs of sambas. So next ones are these silver ones. I was too late. There was a pair of the whale Bonner, I think it is. So that collaboration, they had a mirror finish. I was too late to find those. I didn't even know they were coming out because I'm not a huge sneaker person, honestly. Because I live here and I'm in the heat most of the year, I do wear sandals most of the year. I'm not like, my ear is not to the street with sneaker styles. However, when I saw the silver, I saw two pairs that Adidas did with Whale Bonner, and it was the metallic, like I said, the mirror finish. So they were just like, it was a mirror. That's all I can say. So it wasn't as, these are like a brushed silver almost. The other ones were like a mirror. And they have like the old school Adidas like samba flap that comes over the laces. So cute. But I missed those and I ended up with these. So I believe these are still available on a few websites. I checked before filming, so I will link them below. But super cute. Metallics are always also a neutral. So, these go with everything. So that's those. Next ones I got are, oh, and I was actually going to say, sorry, that leaded me into the other collaboration with Adidas was with Whale Bonner was the print. And again, too late for those. They were so cute, but they're going for like a crazy amount on, like GOAT and like Kicks Crew and all of those like secondary sites have them, but they're like insanely priced, especially if your size is like a size that most people have, which I think mine is. So usually the prices for those are like astronomical. If you have a size that maybe not a lot of people have, like, you have a tiny foot or like a larger foot, you might have a better chance at getting any of those collaborations or like specialty or special edition sneakers or whatever at a better price. However, with my size, I rarely can find them at a good price when they're like a really hot collaboration or whatever. So they were the leopard print. I ended up finding leopard print sneakers on Dolce Vita. These are actually like a calf hair. And they actually have a little bit of a lift inside. You can't see it here, but I want to say that it goes up to about here. So you do get a little bit of extra height in them. They are extremely cushioned and extremely comfortable. And yeah, so these are another obviously hot trend of the fall and winter season this year and hopefully into the spring, because I've been waiting for leopard to come back, quite honestly. I love leopard and I always have. So, if these are your thing, because they're in at, this point in time, I would get them. They'll last you forever. And they're just a great staple to have to kind of like jazz up an outfit or whatever. I tend to dress extremely simple. And I do most of the exciting stuff with my like jewelry and bags and shoes. So, so when something like this comes along, I get excited. So yeah, so those are them. Okay, next thing, let's finish off with the last two pairs of Adidas that I purchased. So actually, I'll show you the Sambas first. So I got a pair of orange Sambas. Again, I was just, once, what happens with me is I get fixated on something, and then I want all the things. So if I purchase something and I get it and I love it, I want it in every single color that they make it in. And that's just how I am. If I wear the same tank top every single day. I do. Whether it's under something or not, I wear it every single day because I love it. I have 300 of them. When I find a pair of pants that fit me well, I will buy them in every single color and multiples just in case something happens to those original pair and like they discontinue them. So I'm like that. One doesn't do it for me unless it is like obviously something like expensive or whatever, like one pair of, some Chanel shoes. I'm going to show you some other like more expensive purchases at the end of this, but things like that, I can get like the one off or whatever. But when it comes to like great basics, I get nervous that they're going to discontinue something that I love. Obviously, they're not going to discontinue the Sambas, but when I find them in a nice color and I know that they work for me and I know that they're comfortable, I will get them in. I'll jump to get them in multiple colors. Yeah, so these are the orange. These are a little bit different. The other ones that I showed you, the red were leather with the suede in the front, as the Sambas have. The silver was just all silver. These are leather. And these are a suede in the front, and this is like a canvas. Or it is a canvas. It is orange. I haven't worn these yet. I thought these would be really, really cute. I love orange. And I thought this would be super cute for spring, most likely. So love those. Next pair is the spezial, whatever. They're like the handball sneakers, Adidas. So whatever. There's a few different versions. I want to say that there's 3 versions of like this, pretty much the same freaking shoe. With Adidas, I don't know what the difference is, but like I said, I find the gazelles to be the most uncomfortable. They're like so. This tends to hit me badly in the gazelles. Sambas I find very comfortable, and then these I find the most comfortable. These are like literally walking on a cloud. So these I initially saw them in burgundy, but I passed up on them for whatever reason. They were like a cream with a burgundy. Walked out of the store and then decided that I wanted them. That's usually what happens to me. Went on the hunt for them. They did not have them anywhere in my size, and I didn't want to go back all the way to the mall that had them. So I ended up getting these, but I actually really, really like this color. They're showing up pretty correct on screen. Actually, they are like a taupey beigey color, kind of like creams and all that stuff. So I thought this would also be perfect for really any time of year, but specifically spring, summer. They're really, really, really beautiful color. So like I said, whatever I can link, I absolutely will. I will look for them. Last pair of sneakers. They're on the floor next to me. Last pair of sneakers, and I actually had to go onto Goat to find these specific ones. I saw these on somebody. I have a bunch of New Balance. I like New Balance. I like that they're kind of like grandpa-ish. And I do have like the wider pair that came out last year. I don't remember what numbers those are. But these are a little bit slimmer. I think a little bit more comfortable. Very, very, very lightweight. I saw these on somebody on Instagram, and I went on like the hunt for them. I definitely missed them when they were in the store. If I can find them on secondary sites, I will link them. They are, like I said, very, very light. The net is almost like see-through. You can kind of see my finger through there. So very, very breathable. I have worn them out, and all day long, they were extremely comfortable. And yeah, I wanted them in this, like, they're like a gold and almost like a rose gold. If you guys can hear anything in the background, it's my dog playing with her like crunchy toy. So I don't know if you can hear that, but sorry if you can. Hopefully my little microphone is doing its job. Anyway, yep. So these I will link below if I can find them. Like I said, I got them for actually a fine price. It doesn't look like these are like the most wanted pair in the world, but I did have to get them off of Goat, I believe, to find this color. I do believe that they have silver actually in Foot Locker now. I saw them when I was there a few weeks ago. So I'll also link those, but extremely, extremely comfortable. All right, last 3 pairs are actual like shoes. So first pair I'll show you are these. So these are from Free People. Every once in a while, I go on the Free People site, and they always have, I think, like kind of special things. These are obviously a pink metallic. They have them, I want to say that they also came in a blue and maybe a silver. There was definitely 3 colors. I, again, will link them below. I got these in a size 9. They fit perfectly. They're extremely comfortable. They, I think, are just like a cute festive take on the penny loafer. They would not fit a penny because it goes straight through, so you couldn't actually do that. But it seems to me that this penny loafer trend is not going anywhere anytime soon. So if you are, thinking about this type of loafer, like an old school Bass type of loafer, I believe that Miu Miu has done one. I think it's them with the penny. I know YSL has a beautiful pair out. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing not just the loafer anymore, but the actual penny loafer. So these are, I think, a great option if you want like a little twist on the penny loafer trend. You don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money on something that you don't know if it will be in next year or whatever. I mean, loafers have been in for quite a few years. Obviously, we've seen a bunch of iterations. We are coming away from, I think, the chunkier loafer. But in my opinion, loafers aren't going anywhere. Loafers are loafers, right? So next pair that I purchased are these pair. So I had these at one point when they first came out in the gray. These are obviously classic Chanel's at this point, I believe. We've had them for season after season for the last few years now in different colors. I was excited when I saw the olive because olive to me is absolutely a classic. I don't think it is something that goes in and out every year, Christmas and spring. I think it is, always going to be a color that Christmas is, what am I talking about? Winter. Sorry, guys. Every year, winter and fall. I think that, olive is just a color for those types of months. And it is definitely something that I will reach for year after year. It goes with a lot of my fall colored and type clothes, especially when I am in New York versus Miami, where I can wear kind of, more fall type things with like fuzzy sweaters and all that stuff. These are super beautiful. This season, I feel like had a lot of really great colors. This one being my favorite. The other that I loved that I was looking for were the burgundy, but I couldn't track them down anywhere. People that I follow that are able to get like amazing things and usually can find anything that I'm looking for. However, olive is good enough for me. And, if it comes down to it and, I'm desperate for that color at some point, I would go through a third party to get it. However, olive at retail price was good enough for me. But I do think that these came in some great colors. They are still out there. I was in Nordstrom the other day. They definitely still exist out there on the market. Obviously, I can't really link them unless I can find them on Fashion File or something like that, a secondary market for you, just because obviously Chanel isn't online. So you got to go into the store and check it out. So yeah, but those are great. They also, I believe, had a denim pair that I thought were amazing, but they had some amazing ones. And just in general, Chanel this season had like this fall winter season had some amazing loafers, like a million options. That brings us to our last pair of shoes in this haul. So the final pair are these Mary Janes. They are beautiful. I got them in a size too big because I was sort of desperate for them. I have not worn them yet. I'm a little bit nervous. So I got them in a size too big. I went into Nordstrom's. I had told my SA in there that I had wanted them and to hold my size if they became available. I went in and he wasn't in there, so I asked somebody else. I was like, okay, do you have these now? I see them out on the floor. This was a few months ago at this point, September or end of August, maybe even a little bit before that. I don't know. Anyway, I asked him if they had it, and he was like, I just sold it this morning. So my SA wasn't in yet, and it just was like the 140 that they had, and it was gone. I got them in a 41. They do have this elastic in the back as well. They look no different, quite honestly, and I think it's just because the elastic, so it does shorten it a little bit. If they didn't have that elastic, it would absolutely be something that I couldn't wear. But because it comes in here and you can adjust it here, I definitely can wear it. I am a little bit nervous about rubbing in the back, so I haven't worn them out yet. Yeah, I plan to. I love them. I brought them to New York last time we went, but it was so gross and raining the whole time that I didn't want to mess them up. Obviously, they are unworn, pristine condition, so not sure. But I've seen them on like everybody else. I love them. I think that they look amazing, and I'm excited to actually wear them at some point. Yeah, but they have these cute little charms. So they have all like the little Chanel charms on there. I don't know how much longer Mary Jane's will be a thing for us. This seems to be quite a few seasons in on this Mary Jane trend. Obviously, the Alaya being like the most popular for the last few seasons. And I think those are great. And I actually have a pair of, I guess we can call them dupes from Amazon. They're not obviously Alaya, but I did get them off of Amazon just because they have so many that look so great. I purchased the Alaya and I just didn't think that they were very comfortable. I bought them in white and I ended up returning them. Maybe I got them in the wrong size. I don't know. I could have probably gone half a size larger. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know how much longer we're going to see Mary Janes as a trend. However, I wore heels for a million years and I broke my ankle. One ankle I broke quite a long time ago at this point, about 15 years ago at this point. Broke my ankle, and then my other leg, I sprained my ankle, which actually took way longer to heal than the actual break. But since those two injuries, and I've had other like leg and foot injuries, I just am not comfortable in heels anymore. I don't know if it was the break from wearing heels when I was recovering from those injuries, that especially the break in my ankle, that has me not comfortable in heels anymore. I feel like once you stop wearing them, it's kind of like you're done. Um, it's hard to get back into them. But for whatever reason at this point, I really don't wear heels. I mean, maybe if they're like a little kitten heel or whatever, but I'm so uncomfortable in actual heels at this point. So I don't wear them. So when I do find a shoe that can like be dressed up and worn at night, that is also a flat, I tend to gravitate towards it because it allows me to be a little bit fancier, but without having the, the heel and whatever. So yeah, not as sexy for sure, but I just can't walk in them anymore. It's like, I just can't do it anymore. So that shows my age, but yeah, I can't do it anymore. So anyway, that. That rounds up my fall shoe haul. Everything that I can find will be linked below in the description box. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Obviously, I am trying to grow my channel, so any additional help that you can give me would be amazing so I can continue to make fashion, luxury, and shopping content for you all. I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much.